So here we are. Perhaps the opponent starts in a side mount. Maybe I was taken down for a number of reasons, and I'm trying to keep him off as best I can. I'm trying to, establish guard or do a scissor sweep or whatever. And he might kick through with his left leg. Go ahead and kick. Yep, and start working a scarf hold. If he can get this hand on top, he might put me in a headlock, grabbing his own leg there. Yep, and he can start dislocating this arm. Go ahead and tuck your knees in a little more. There you go. He might try to take this hand. Put this under your left knee. Put the other way, sorry. Like that. He might try to, that doesn't take much. Try to dislocate, lift up a little bit. Yeah, he might try to dislocate or break my elbow or dislocate my shoulder, something like that. And he's probably going to have his head tucked really low so to avoid me trying to claw his face. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to rip his face off. So to keep this hand safe, I want you to hug his back or grab his belt if it's available. And you're going to shrimp out, kind of like the scissor sweep. You're going to sort of create some space to get out from underneath him so he's not quite so heavy. Move his arm for me. Just gotta, get it out of the way. This elbow, I'm trying to put it in his hip here to create space. You see, I've gotten away from him. My right hand's going to grab and pull him over backwards as far as I can, and then my leg is going to take over. I'm going to bend my knee over his head and pull him over backwards. And once I've gotten him most of the way off of me, I'm going to pivot as best I can. Rewind. I think I made the mistake before when I was looking at this technique of not creating space. And then when I tried hooking his head and getting my leg up here, he's on top of me, and I can't breathe, right? So that would be a major point here, would be to create the space first. That makes my job of hooking his head, getting him off of me, a lot easier.
Future Geoff here. Let's take a look at escaping scarf hold from another angle.
So here we are in scarf hold. I'm in the headlock. My right arm is in jeopardy here. I'm going to try to hug his belt, shrimp away as I get my elbow in, hooking the head again, and I fully escaped. I could simply use a hammer fist to the groin, the bladder, the solar plexus. I could use an eagle talon to grab and strike the opponent's throat. But let's say, for the purposes of our practice, that I'm still stuck in a headlock. Well, I can maneuver around this way so that I'm on all fours. I'm on my knees and my hands. You see my right hand is here over top of his body. I can execute one or more heel palm strikes to the opponent's face. I can then use an eagle talon to turn his face into Play-Doh, along with a wrist grab, should allow me to escape just like grasp of death. From here, I can step up as I pin his arm to his body, punch to the face, followed by a front kick stomp. If you feel that you need more leverage early on, you could try bracing with your foot while you're still in the headlock. Let's see what that would look like. So you've got your heel palm strikes. You can, from here, as you eagle talon, you may start to brace to help get your head free. So whether you escape and then brace, or brace and then escape, may depend on the situation. We're here. I just escaped his scarf hold, and as I press down on his chest, he turns to face me and create distance. He tries to shrimp out away from me. Go ahead. So now my job is to work to keep that side mount, but maybe Chris establishes guard, and then I've got to work hard to escape that. Now in reality, you're not really in a wrestling match, so you'd be taking advantage of every groin shot and eye poke you can get, and so would the opponent. So it's going to be a dirty fight.